Hi, my name is Anna, and welcome back to my channel. For my February TBR, we are going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to be choosing my books. So this is also my birthday TBR because it's my birthday month. I am going to have my husband help me choose my books for February. This is my husband, Shiloh.
Hi.
So for the first book, I am going to have him read the first line of however many books and choose 5 of them. From those 5, I am going to pick one, but I'm not going to know what books they're from. So I guess what we can do is...
It's just the first sentence.
It's just the first sentence. We're just going off of the first sentence.
Out of all those books.
Yes. So there's 25 up here, which also... Okay, wait a second. 2 of these are being switched out. So I have 25 books on this top shelf. We're not doing these ones. It's just on the top shelf. This one is actually coming off. And another one is coming off. So today is also our anniversary.
It is.
So we did something different this year. We, instead of buying each other gifts, we decided to just go out and go shopping and buy things that we wanted. And so naturally I bought some books. So 2 of these are coming off because I don't think I'm going to read Fountains of Silence. There's just some things in there that I didn't really want to read about, I guess. So the 2 books that I bought were Mad Honey and The Housemaid's Secret. I have already read Redeeming Love, and these are not supposed to be rereads up here.
How dare you?
I know, I counted this, but
Wow.
It doesn't count. So that means I get to put 2 new books up here, and so I'm putting both of these up here. So technically, I still have 25 books. I'm just able to replace 2 of them. You don't have to read all 25 first lines if you don't want to. So like, if you find 5 before you read through all of them, that you're like, oh, these sound like good, like intriguing first lines, you can just stop if you want.
I doubt I probably will stop because the type of person I am, I want to know if there's something better.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But the option is there. So, okay.
Thank you.
Why don't maybe we just switch spots and I just won't look at you.
Okay, tell me when you're looking away.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back to back.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not looking.
I was about to
But don't read them to me yet.
I was about to read the title out loud.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
That's probably not the smartest thing to do. Question.
Uh-huh.
First line of the prelude or the chapter? First line of the chapter or
yeah, let's start. Well, if there's like a what is it called? Like a preface?
Preface, prelude.
Yeah.
Read the first line of that?
We'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that's still part of the story.
You don't want me to read this out loud, do you?
No.
Okay.
No, you're going to choose them first and then you'll read them to me.
If you hear some baby noises, that's just our little one.
Tiny baby. And if you don't find 5, if you're like, these all sound like terrible first lines and you only find like 3, that's fine too.
Okay. Oh man, that was a good one.
Oh my gosh. So exciting.
That's also a good one. Oh, another good one.
My gosh,
I hope
can't wait.
you like these.
I know.
That might be a runner-up. It's a very strange first sentence.
You're just doing the top shelf, right?
Oh, I was supposed to do the top shelf?
You know what? Get out of here.
It's like you already know me.
Did you get him?
I think I'm going to go with this one.
Okay. So I'm going to have my eyes closed. Go ahead and read them to me. If there's anything in them that is like identifiable with the book, like a name or something, maybe just don't read the name.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First sentence, chapter 1. One of the very first bullets comes in through the open window above the toilet where Luca... Oh, he's standing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Second one. Chapter 1. First, I got myself born.
Which one was that? Okay, wait a second.
No, no cheating.
I think I know. Okay.
No cheating. Okay. This is the third book. She is in a restroom stall, slumped over with tears drying on her cheeks, smearing the mascara she applied so carefully only a few hours ago.
Ooh.
Ah, dang it. Apparently, I don't know how to count because I did 6 instead of...
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Let's do 6.
My father has this great story about the day he met my mother, a story he never gets sick of telling.
Oh, do I know which one that is? I'm not sure.
Tonight, I will be murdered.
What? Oh, okay.
And finally, the last one, I am dangling, and it is only my father's blood slicked grip around my wrist that stops me from falling.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. Okay. Can I open my eyes?
Do you want to see the book still, or is it okay to see the books? Or?
No. I want to choose before I see them.
Okay.
Okay.
Just say them and I can find it.
Okay. So here's the thing. I think the second book was Demon Copperhead.
It was.
Okay. Because I know that, I think I'm going to eliminate it.
That's
just
fine,
because I know.
Because you had 6.
Yeah.
6 out of 5. So Demon Copperhead is out. That, for those who didn't know, was it First I Got Myself Born?
Yeah.
That was actually the runner-up that I had.
Oh, okay. Well, that works then.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like the first, third, and last ones were like super intriguing.
Okay. Let me see.
Do you remember which ones those were?
First, what? Third, and...
First, third, and I think the last one?
Yeah.
I think.
You need me to repeat them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what
So I'll do the first one. One of the very first bullets comes in through the open window above the toilet where someone is standing. So that was the first one. Third one, she is in a restroom stall, slumped over with tears drying on her cheeks, smearing the mascara she applied so carefully only a few hours ago. That was the third. And the last one, I'm dangling, and it is only my father's blood slicked grip around my wrist that stops me from falling.
That's right. Okay. The first one sounds like a thriller, and I think I only have 3 thrillers on my shelf.
Okay.
And I really want to read another thriller. So I think I'm going to go with that one, but I'm super curious what the other ones were. Do you want to tell me what the other 2 were?
Sure.
Okay.
Other 2, so the last one I read was The Will of Minnie.
Oh, no way. Okay.
The second one, where she was slumped over with the mascara, is Fly Away.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was not a thriller. Oh, interesting. Okay. And
the one that you picked is American Dirt.
No way. Okay. So that was not a thriller either. So I have actually been wanting to read this one for a while, and I almost chose this for January, and I went with something else. So that's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. What were the other ones?
The one about the story about his dad meeting his mom, 800 Grapes.
Oh, see, okay. I thought that it was actually, what did I think that one was? Wait, what was the other one?
The other one was Today's the Day I Get Murdered, or I Will Be Murdered. And that's The Housemaid's Secret.
Oh my gosh, I thought these were different books. Okay, yeah. I didn't know. All right. Ooh, fun. Okay, so that's one. So to choose the next one, I think what I'm going to have you do is just pick a book that you want me to read. And I knew
that one.
I was going to say it could be anything. It could be like however you want to choose it. So actually, that's kind of funny because are you going to change it?
I might.
Really?
Only because I think I want you to read, and this is for my own personal I think I want you to read a different book first.
Okay.
Mainly because I want to watch the movies with you.
Okay. What is it?
Is
it Lord of the Rings?
Yes, it's Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So the Fellowship of the Ring.
You want me to read that?
I think so, yes.
Wow. Oh, I definitely thought you were going to choose Will.
I mean, that was like my first thought.
Okay. Fellowship of the Ring.
So, yeah.
Okay. The third way is going to be just based off of
the cover.
Okay. Like you can choose
Okay.
Whether you know what it's about or not, if you like the cover and it looks like something that's, I don't know, like what draws you in?
Some of these don't really have.
I know they're not like super exciting covers or anything.
This one was an exciting cover. Let me take this one out.
It's Between the Will of the Many and Into the Water.
I mean, The Will of the Many, I really want you to read. And then I want to read it. I haven't read it either. But the idea of that their pillars are breaking, there's going to be a lot of conflict. Into the Water has this kind of thriller aspect to it. And I like water. I need it. So
I need it.
Saying this out loud, though, I think I'm going to go with The Will of Many.
Yay.
Mainly because I still want you to read that one.
I like it. It's a good reason. I almost want to stop and just like, those are the books I have to read. But, I mean, should we just choose one more just for funsies?
One more?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of there?
Do you want to choose from my TBR jar? Or do you want to do it a different way?
Okay, I could choose it out of here.
Yeah?
Do you normally do one out of here?
Yeah.
What if it's one we already picked?
Then
you got to read it again.
I have to read it again.
Forget what you read and just read it again. And the winner is Still Alice.
Oh.
Which is one that I did.
This one's going to be sad. Okay.
Got your books.
Should I choose a fifth?
If you want.
Okay.
You have to read all these before the end of February?
No. So usually what I do is I choose 5 books, and those are the 5 books that I can choose from because I'm kind of a mood reader. So I kind of base it off of how I'm feeling. I don't know how else we would choose another one. So maybe we stick with 4. I like it. Yeah? Okay. It's a new day. As you could see from the previous clips, it started getting really dark when we were filming. So we had to stop, and it's like a week later, and I'm finally finishing this video. So here we go. For the first book, we chose it based on the first sentence of, I think my husband chose 6 books? 6 books. And of those 6, I ended up choosing American Dirt. And it's funny because I thought that 3 of them, including this one, were thrillers, and they were not. And the only thriller that he did choose for those, I did not pick that one. And I really wanted to read a thriller, but I am still very excited for this one. So American Dirt follows Lydia and her son Luca as they are basically on the run. They are leaving Mexico, I believe, and heading for the United States. So Lydia's husband is a journalist, and he has an article that gets published that he wrote about, I guess, a really big drug dealer or something. And anyway, because that happens, I believe it puts their whole family in danger. And so Lydia and Luca are trying to reach the United States. And I have no idea what happens to her husband. It doesn't say. It just says that they are running, and there are many other people who are running from something as well. So interesting. I'm excited to get to this. That first line really caught my attention, and I'm excited to read this. It's funny because I did almost choose this for January, so I really like that it was one of the books that I chose for February. So that's one. Book 2, I had my husband choose just any book that he wanted me to read. And originally he chose The Will of the Many, but he changed his mind and decided Lord of the Rings. I have not seen the Lord of the Rings movies, and I have not read the books. So he is wanting me to read this so that we can finally watch the movies together. Book 1 is on my February TBR. I have a feeling I will probably read this on my Kindle. I think this may be the book that I'm going to be reading like during the night and stuff like that. So I do fully plan to read this one for sure. I would actually be surprised if I do not get to this one. But I'm excited to finally start the series. I did read The Hobbit last year and I really liked it. So I'm looking forward to finally starting Lord of the Rings. Okay, next up I had my husband choose just based on the cover. And I kind of had a feeling he was going to lean toward this one because he wants me to read this book, because he also wants to read it. So we ended up with The Will of the Many, and I completely agree. I love the cover of this. And this is actually one of like the later copies. And so it originally came with that new cover, and then the inside of it, they have like this cover printed, and so you can flip it around if you prefer this cover. And I love that they did that. I'm so glad, because I was looking for this cover when I decided that I wanted to read this and thought that they no longer sold it, but they do. It is on the inside. Anyway, I think most of us know what this book is about at this point, but just in case, this follows our main character, Vis, I believe. And this world is like they have like a tier system, I think. The tiers are like based on like your power. So like higher tiers, you have more power, and those in higher tiers are taking power from those below them. And our main character goes to this academy, so it's like an academic setting, I guess, and agrees to allow those above him to basically take this power from him. This they call it the will. So once he graduates, he will enter into society as it is known, where those above you in this tier system will take this power from you for themselves. Apparently, even though this is saying that that is what he will do, that is not actually what he is there for. He has some sort of task that he has to accomplish, or there is something that he is trying to do but has to be really sneaky about it. I'm excited to read this, and I'm excited for my husband to read it as well. It's going to be really fun, basically like reading this book back to back or together, or however we end up doing it. So looking forward to this. The fourth book I had him choose from my TBR jar. However, he chose Still Alice, which I very much do want to read, but because it is my birthday month TBR, I do not really want to read a sad book. And so I have decided to veto this, and I will be reading instead a book that I chose, and that will be The Housemaid's Secret. I read The Housemaid at the end of last year and really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4-star. And so I am looking forward to reading the second book. This was one of the ones that I picked up on our anniversary. I would really love to read this in February. And I was really wanting to read another thriller. And so this is going to be my thriller for February. If you have not read The Housemaid, it follows our main character, Millie, I believe. And she is hired as a housemaid for this wealthy family, and they are not who they seem to be when she is hired, but she is not able to leave this job for various reasons. And she realizes she needs to, and she can't get away. This is a continuation of that story, and I'm excited for it. I would also like to say that the first book is not at all what the synopsis describes it to be. I was expecting something completely different than what I actually ended up reading. So I just thought that was really funny. So if you're going into that book, just know it's probably not going to be what you expect it to be. I had actually asked my husband if he wanted to choose a fifth book, and we decided not to, but I'm glad that we didn't, because I actually had a fifth book already and I forgot about it. So I did get approved for both the arcs that I requested in January, and the one that I will be reading in February is Yesteryear. And this book follows a woman who is a social media influencer. She's like a homesteading, I think they call it like a trad wife. From what it sounds like, she is kind of portraying this person that she maybe is not. Then one day wakes up and she is back in, I think, like 1805, and is actually having to live this life that she was portraying to all these people online. And it sounds like a really interesting concept. I think my biggest concern is that it may be written in a way that puts women who are doing this in real life, like actually doing this in real life, that we see on social media and stuff, that it's going to be like putting them down a little bit. And I'm a little bit worried about that because that's not something that I want to read. I love following homesteading accounts and things like that. So I am not at all wanting to read this because I have anything against that. I just think that it's an interesting concept that maybe somebody is portraying themselves in a certain light on social media and their life in a certain way. And it turns out that that's not actually the life that they're living. They're placed in a position where they have to live it, and it is a lot different than they expect, I guess. To some extent, we all obviously put the best parts of our lives online, but I think the idea of a book that focuses around specifically the idea of faking your life and then being put in a position where you're actually living that type of lifestyle, that's what's interesting to me. So I'm excited to read that, and we'll see how it goes. So those are my 5 books for February. I fully plan to read Lord of the Rings and Yesteryear for sure. I'm excited about all of these, but we will see which ones I actually end up picking up. 5 is probably a lot, so I don't expect that I will get to all of these. So I am curious which ones I will end up reading. And if you have any thoughts on which ones I should start with, or if you have read any of these and would recommend any of them, please let me know. I would love to hear it. And I will see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. Bye.